Hello, my royal lovelies. Welcome back to the channel, and as always, welcome to my home. Today, it is no tiara, no fuss, no jewels. We are just going to get straight into it because I have just seen an article which I think is pertinent because it kind of ties in with the last couple of videos I've made about Meghan's putting hidden messages and trying to upstage a mother that's battling cancer. And I think this kind of all ties in. And finally, a PR expert has actually admitted that Prince Harry and Meghan's fans, of course I'm talking about the Sussex squad, I'll name them. I see lots of YouTubers sidestepping them. I've had many a dealing and many a run-in with members of the Sussex squad, and I am not frightened to mention their name. They are not they who shall not be named. The Sussex squad, say it for what it is. The Sussex squad. Harry and Meghan's army of devotees who will stop at nothing. Foot soldiers here on this earth. They feel that they are doing the Lord's work, and instead they are now putting Harry and Meghan in danger. A PR expert has finally admitted. So, I'm going to read bits of this article and then stop and talk about it and dissect it and analyse it as I normally do. So, Prince Harry and Meghan supporters are part of an army of people on social media driving conspiracy theories about Catherine and are a danger to truth, a PR expert has told Newsweek. Well, really? You've finally come to that conclusion? Now, the Sussex squad have been going. Now, they actually used my platform in the very early days of the Sussex squad's existence. I was here and they actually came on my platform trying to promote themselves in the comments of my videos. It's probably all still there to go and look on. So if you look at my my weekly live chats that I used to do, it's probably still there. They used to come on and try and promote themselves and try and send people to their podcasts. And I think at the time there was sort of 2 or 3 Sussex Squad podcasts out there. And by the way, the Sussex Squad, and it's mostly the ladies of the Sussex Squad, they actually stole that terminology from someone else. It was actually a male who coined that phrase. I think it was a channel called Terrorism. So Terrorism coined the phrase. I think he was the first one to use Sussex Squad, and they stole it from him and didn't give him any credit and then dropped him like a sack of hot potatoes. Anyway, enough said about that, the better. But anyway, we've all known this to be true. The Sussex Squad have been harpooning themselves and Harry and Meghan, in the name of Harry and Meghan, for years. They think that they are helping Harry and Meghan's cause. They are not. They are making it worse. So, as far as my opinion goes, carry on, my loves, carry on. And if there are still some, I know there are still some hangers-on who are subscribed to my channel. If you are a member of the Sussex Squad, please unsubscribe. I actually don't want you here, and it would make me very happy and very delighted to see you leave. So, if I see quite a few of you leaving on this video, I'm going to throw a party and maybe have some cake. Because you're not wanted, you really... After what they tried to do, they tried to harpoon me. They tried to cancel me and take me down once just because I was expressing my own personal feelings in a patrons chat. Really? And they went after me hard. And I've kind of come to the conclusion that it really did make them look bad. It didn't make me look bad, it made them look bad. And the way that they gaslighted and gaslit their audience. Maybe one day I'll talk about the whole story in full. I still have that video, by the way. I still have the video of the patrons chat, which I can put out there at any point. But what I was saying in that patrons chat is exactly what transpired. It was me going through my thought processes of the time. And actually, do you know what? I was 100% right in what I was talking about because exactly what I said was happened. So, proven right. Anyway, I'm no Harry and Meghan fan, but their fans, the Sussex Squad, are harpooning them. They really are. Okay, so the conspiracy theories I'm talking about, and of course, most of the conspiracy theories start with the Sussex Squad. They are still claiming, after the Trooping the Colour, that Catherine is a body double, or that they used a body double to fill in for Catherine. They claimed that, Catherine's cancer bench video was AI. All of this stuff, they perpetually put out false information about William having affairs. They've said that he's beaten her up. They've said most recently, going around now, if you look on Twitter and social media, they say that Catherine's had a facelift and that the cancer is just a cover-up for her having a facelift, and that she's got extra scars because William has beaten her up. It's all a complete load of nonsense fiction, and it drives me absolutely potty because some people believe what they read on Twitter, and it's just completely unfounded, baseless untruths, which is why I'm talking about it today. I'm not doing this to perpetuate these rumours. I'm doing it to make it look how stupid and silly and petty the supporters of Harry and Meghan are. It fits, doesn't it? Because Harry and Meghan themselves are incredibly petty. So, some conspiracies about Catherine and her marriage to William have been pushed on X, formerly Twitter, by accounts that support Harry and Meghan, raising questions about whether the actions of grassroots fans, Sussex Squad, could in fact damage the Sussexes. And I think there has been a bit of distance between Harry and Meghan and the Sussex Squad. At one time, when they were doing all the fundraisers, I think Harry and Meghan were quite sort of open about supporting. And I think now, when Harry and Meghan's PR is at, I think, its lowest ever, they are sort of pushing back, and they're pushing the Sussex Squad away. Oh, they're nothing to do with us. They're nothing to do with us, which is Meghan's normal style. She lets everyone else do the groundwork, and then she just backs off and, oh, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yes. Anyway, Mark Borkowski. I've just butchered his name, so I do apologise. But anyway, Mark, a PR consultant and author of Impropaganda, believes the public can distinguish between the Sussex Squad and Harry and Meghan themselves. Well, really? Yes, I think the public can. The public are smart. So I think we can see the difference. But I do think that we can also clearly see that Harry and Meghan in the early days encouraged them. And they were very happy in those early days to have the Sussex Squad do what they were doing. And, I still think secretly they're quite happy. But they do, Harry and Meghan want to distance themselves now and have that separation. But he's warned that their social media supporters pose a danger to the truth. No one believes in the depths of this battle that still goes on, and it still does, that either party would want to seize upon health issues to fight a war. I think there are some lines of demarcation, particularly the health of the King and Catherine. I don't think they're deploying their troops. This is more about the danger of foot soldiers who are uncontrollable because they enjoy their own coverage. Well, that's true. They do enjoy their own coverage. But no, I think Harry and Meghan secretly like the fact that there is an army of people putting out these conspiracy theories, but they don't want to be associated with it. And this is, we saw this during Omid Scobie's book, that they sent their friends to talk on their behalf, blah, blah, blah. It was all sanctioned, wasn't it, by Harry and Meghan? But they don't want to be sort of in it, if you know what I mean. They want to be sort of distanced from it. And yes, I think it's disgusting that they are using, cancer from the King and more so Catherine to sort of peddle their wares and try and control a narrative. And yes, I do think it is a danger to truth. Yes, it's a danger of spreading rumours in terms of their own fame and their own ego. And we know Meghan has a massive ego. They're part of an army of people on social media who are driving more and more conspiracy theories. A close follower of the Where is Kate viral social media trend in February and March will have noticed pro-Harry and Meghan accounts circulating theories, particularly those relating to William and Kate's marriage. I've heard them all. Apparently William's having an affair, he's beaten her up, She's had facelifts, blah, blah, blah. Complete load of old nonsense. However, an investigation by Garbage Day tracked the hashtag back, so receipts. The hashtag was tracked back to its earliest usage and found that Sussex Squad accounts had played a key role in its early adoption in late January, weeks before it hit the mainstream media in February. So, if they are trying to say that it's the mainstream media's fault, it did not come from mainstream media. All of these horrible lies and conspiracies, mistruths are coming grassroots from the Sussex Squad on social media accounts, probably more so X. I think X is a complete cesspit. I only have an account so I can go and look, but I think it is the devil, it really is. So in the aftermath of Catherine's return, there are still conspiracy theories circulating, including a body language edit of Prince William. And they've also doctored photos. They've doctored photos to make him look all wrinkled and terrible. When in fact, I've seen the original photos and it just has, it's when he's in his Garter Day, in the Garter Day procession uniform. He's smiling and he has normal sort of, early 40-year-old wrinkles. But what they've done is gone in and edited it so it's like, it looks like some kind of dinosaur. But anyway, I think the majority of people look at this and see that there is a distressed woman there, and these people who have dived in to be supporters of Harry and Meghan are looking for clickbait. Well, of course they're looking for clickbait. What else would it be? Clickbait merchants, now particularly among younger people, are recognised. They see them not so much as courtiers, the Harry and Meghan Camelot, but as having their own sense of destiny in terms of making themselves famous. Yes, that is exactly what they're doing, and they don't care. They don't actually like Harry and Meghan, like what they're pertaining to. Absolutely, 100% not. What they want is their own fame, their own money, their own riches. They have the audacity to say that other people are making money off the backs of Harry and Meghan when they are doing it even more than anybody else. And elsewhere on the internet, there are still people suggesting it was not Kate at Trooping the Colour. Well, who on earth was it then? Sadly, there are people on the internet picking up speed, saying that she's a body double. The world is bonkers. It is indeed. What this proves is how difficult it is to navigate any sense of calm. It will always be that you have good days and bad days on both sides, but it will never be a constant. Then it goes on to about Harry and Meghan responding in the early days of Kate's cancer diagnosis with a statement in March where they said, "We wish health and healing for Kate and the family and hope they are able to do so privately and in peace." Well, one thing that Harry and Meghan could do is actually reach out to their so-called supporters, the Sussex Squad, and actually tell them to stop. Wouldn't that be a nice, peaceful, compassionate thing to do? Harry and Meghan are supposed to be the purveyors of compassion in action, whatever that means. Well, what we want to see is some action, because at the moment their supporters are picking on a woman that is battling cancer, a mother battling cancer. It is sick, it is disgusting, and it needs to stop. All these lies, all these conspiracy theories, complete load of nonsense. And Harry and Meghan could actually come out and say something and do something. Just like Harry and Meghan supporters are saying, well, the palace never came out and said anything about Meghan's bullying. Well, we all know who the big bully is, don't we? And it certainly wasn't Catherine. But Harry and Meghan do have an opportunity to, at least address their supporters and call for compassion and honesty and truth. Aren't Harry and Meghan supposed to be campaigning for internet truth? Well, as long as it's their own truth, their own narrative, they don't care about anything else, do they? So I just thought this article was interesting because I can see a seed change. I can see that, people, the media are now picking up on this Sussex Squad debacle, seeing them for what they truly are, and sort of linking that now to Harry and Meghan directly. Harry and Meghan cannot hide behind the Sussex Squad anymore. They can't just be like, oh, it wasn't us, it wasn't us, it wasn't us, it was them, nothing to do with us. I think I can see it changing. So please let me know what you think in the comments section below. So thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And of course, do hit that bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. So from me, mwah, to you all, and goodbye.